So has M Night Shyamalan returned to making good movies after going 15 years without making a really decent film? Well, the answer is, maybe. So The Visit is about these two teenagers who go away for a week to visit their grandparents. The girl is an aspiring film director who wants to make a documentary on the grandparents so she can explore the early life of her mother. Whilst there, the kids actually discover that, just like you saw in the trailers, their grandparents are really messed up people. During the time which the brother and sister are staying at their grandparents, they are told not to leave their bedroom after 9:30 p.m. And whenever they do go out after that time, they see that their grandmother is actually going batshit insane and doing some really fucked up things around the house. And the things that she's doing both disturb you to no end, but also intrigue you in some way. For example, it's causing questions to rise up in your mind. Such as, why is the grandmother doing this? Why would a mother let her two children go and see their grandparents if they're this crazy? And also, why is it that the elderly in this film are so over the top mad? Now, from what I've told you so far, you might actually start to think, hey, I could actually enjoy something like this. This could actually be a very entertaining movie. Especially given the fact that the guy who directed this has had a horrible string of movies in recent years. And the stuff that he has directed, such as The Last Airbender and After Earth, kind of prove my point there. The first 45 minutes though are just filled with boring dialogue, pop culture references, and there are quite a few of them in there, and moments which made you think, this is it? This is the film that critics and fans across the world are saying is the film that is bringing M Night Shyamalan back into the limelight? What were they smoking? Did I also mention that this is a found footage movie? Because it is. Yeah, never seen that before in the last 5 years. This is something that we've all gotten really tired of since Paranormal Activity 2, but there are some moments when the camera captures some genuinely creepy and actually rather frightening footage. However, though, a fair portion of this isn't just scenes that make you cringe to no end, but also make you question why they were even included in the story. There were a couple of good scenes in the opening though. The Visit is actually labelled as a comedy, and I'll be honest with you, it did get a couple of good chuckles out of me. As well as there being some parts where I was terrified and gripping the arms of my seat. I liked a lot of the dramatic and yet slow build up to what was, honest to God, a very good and petrifying last quarter. I feel as if they focused a little bit too much when it came to establishing the younger characters, and in my opinion they should have focused a lot more on the horror and the suspense of the story instead. The acting in this is really good, which is really surprising for a Shyamalan movie, especially the grandparents' performance. These guys gave off an extremely creepy vibe which at times scared the living hell out of me. I thought the grandmother did an amazing job trying to pull off the role of a woman who for some reason snaps after 9:30. At one point you even get to see the exact moment when the clock strikes 9:30, and at that moment, within the snap of her fingers, you see the mind of this woman change drastically. And it's at this moment where she starts to go insane. I loved that scene. I honestly thought it added more to the side that's focusing on horror, which is really good because it creeped me out even more. I think M Night Shyamalan should just stick with making horror and thriller movies because those are honestly his best works. The Sixth Sense was a great film. Devil had some good points in it despite it being an overall really silly and stupid flick. The Visit was great at points, but however it's the bad moments that are ultimately going to hold it back for me. So that's why I'm going to give it a B. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on The Visit were. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Whatever it was, let me know. And other than that, I've been Tartarus Pictures, and I will see you later. Good night.